There's fine.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I just read on there. And listen to. Hello, children. Today we're going to sand.
Got pelted with beads by drunk college students.
If you get this excited, you have I'm fabulous. I'm fabulous.
Keeping her on with blue tape. It's very pretty. It's going to probably be permanent because we did such a complicated job forever.
And it's mine.
Are you afraid? What's the tour of the room?
We have beds you see here, and other people's beds, and we have some lockers and a trash can. Here's the door and the mirror. We like the fact that we have a door. It lets us get in and out of the room. That's always nice. That's about it.
Volunteers were much better at gutting than a contractor, and the reason is you were much more sensitive. When you came across the family photos, they didn't just go out on the curb. You kind of stopped to take a look at them, to see if anything could be salvaged. That's why I said the most important thing you've done and will do all week is arrive, because you bring with you hope. Hope that, that we're not forgotten. Hope that we're still loved and cared about as human beings, because we really didn't feel all that human after the storm.
When the hurricane hit, we had a lot of family there, and the hurricane passed. And as it is here in New Orleans, we're waiting for electricity and stuff to come back on.
Mm-hmm.
I knew from looking at the internet what kind of damage was in the area.
Yeah.
But I had not been over here. It was imperative to me at that point in time to keep myself busy.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to think, looking at the maps that they had up, I knew how much water was back here. And by the way, the water was at the top level of these. And where these pictures are,
Wow.
the water in this house was at that top level.
Wow.
God has strengthened me through my illness to tell other people that the Bible is not a storybook. It's not a history book. It's something that's real. And if we can take the 900 plus promises that God has for us in the Bible and make them real in our lives, then we're that much closer to being what God has intended for us to be. The hardest part about the hurricane is having been separated from my family for a while. And at those times, it's the Word of God that sees me through whatever I'm going through. How good God has been to me. And it's not because of me or anything that I've done, but because of who He is in my life. And that He doesn't have a particular people that He does it for. He says, whosoever will. And I just happen to be a whosoever. I can't stop a hurricane, but I can get out of the way of one.
But when my daughter pulled up at the door the night we were leaving, I had like 3 days of clothes on the bed, but they weren't packed. And she said, "Mom, you better come on," because she runs at the least little sound of a hurricane. She's gone.
Yeah.
Not me. I never left for a hurricane. Yeah, that was my first time. And it's hard on you as far as the budget is concerned, you know. And everything in the house was muddy. The bed had been moved. I had a glass fish tank table that was flipped over. The refrigerators and everything in the freezer in the kitchen, all that was flipped over. It was a total mess. A mess.
Our 2009 spring break work mission thing in New Orleans, and this is the house that we are working on. There's John over there, and we are trimming the windowsills. This is the street they live on. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day in New Orleans. There's the van. It's Tuesday and it's about 75 degrees and it's beautiful. And look who this is! Hey! How are you? Do you have anything to say?
We're having fun in New Orleans.
Yay! I'm glad.
We're doing God's work.
Yeah.
No,
Where's your ladder, buddy?
Hi!
I have a ladder, buddy. I'm having a little trouble with the trim because I am not as steady as I thought I would be.
As you can see, she's doing a very poor job.
It's hard.
I'm firing her as my mother.
Oh, Kendall, say hi! Hi! Hey!
Look at us. Water moving.
Sarah! Hi! Hey!
Tell us about this house.
This is the door. This is the oval window. Doorknob, opener, trim.
OMG, look up! Look up! Will!
Yes.
Will, look up!
I was singing the Britney song.
Hold the bucket a minute.
You would.
I stepped on it.
Brittany.
Are you gonna hold on to it and not let it go over? Promise? You over there and there and there.
Yes. Weeding.
Excellent. It's like a game or something.
Painting. Trying to clean buckets to certain people's standards. Moved all those cinder blocks from here to there.
Some of the other houses across the street. So, that one's being worked on. But, as you can see, quite a few of them have gotten a lot of work done, but this one really hasn't, so that's where we're working on this one. Is that?
Oh my.